Nandini Saini, I know we are discussing so many things that have gone wrong, but will you spend a minute just reminding us, because we are adults, we have our own burdens of the world and we think we are so important. That's a problem with adults. Adults think they're the center of the universe. Adults think they're the center of everything. Help us or remind us how many hours have gone in for your preparations. How many hours, how many years, what kind of preparations did you do to be able to take this exam, Nandini?
Ma'am, I remember that I have spent so many sleepless nights just so I could complete a single chapter and I could cover at least 500 to 1,000 MCQs of a single chapter. Because this examination demands so much attention, consistency, and perseverance of an individual who's preparing for it. Because any question from any line can be asked. You need to have accuracy with precision and in a very short time span. Because 180 questions, 180 minutes. That is what we have to conquer. And if I look at it, my whole future is on the line. Even if I'm getting a medical college today, it is not the one that I wish to go for, and it does not have those research facilities that I should have gotten. Nevertheless, when you're preparing for such an exam and when you're just short of only a few marks, you believe that maybe I can do it again. Let me prepare for it again. And then you do prepare it for it again. You spend so many hours and you cut all of your friends. You don't watch any television. You miss out on parties and all those festivals that are celebrated within your family and any outing or any other thing that has to be done. You don't celebrate your own birthdays because you have a test that day. I remember not celebrating my birthday because I had 2 tests that day, one after the other, because giving tests, revising each and everything. And it's not just one subject that we are studying about. It's 3 different subjects and they are all going to be asked. And it's a vast syllabus of 2 years. You have to complete that, then you have to implement it. And everything depends on those 3 hours of the examination. Just those 3 hours. And if nothing happens, then I'm just stuck.
When was your birthday, Nandini?
Because I didn't give any other exam. I didn't give any other exam because I was sure getting a seat. But now, because of this rapid inflation, I'm left stranded in the middle of the road, which has no ending. I'm just stuck. There's this block. I don't know where to go next. And this is the situation of millions of students out there.
Nandini, you've made such an important point. And it's very important for us Indians, for us viewers, to remind ourselves of what is online. Aris Patania, very quickly, I'll give you the last response. I have a minute on this show. Please respond to what Nandini has said. It's heartbreaking to listen to her, and it's heartbreaking to see what so many students like her have had to go. And mind you, not everybody comes from the social, psychological, and the economic privilege that some may really boast of. The cost of exams getting sabotaged, if that's a word I can use.
My fullest respects and fullest concern for the emotions, for the sentiments of Nandini and her all counterparts and all NEET aspirants. I said it earlier also that this is a melody which is deeply rooted in the Indian state of affairs since the past so many decades. I'll not indulge in bipartisan.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's not the case.
Decades ago, history doesn't matter.
This churning will be for the nectar to rise. This issue will be finally settled, and I'm hopeful. Let's be proactive. Let us be optimistic that Sarkar will fully cooperate, and ultimately the Honorable Supreme Court will virtually close the lid on controversy and ensure such an environment that such malicious things not happen in future. Please.
Pooja Tripathi, 30 seconds. I don't have more time. Pooja Tripathi, 30 seconds.
I want to drop my political hat and tell Nandini that I've been a doctor myself, gone through the same exam, understand where your 1 year, 2 year of preparation comes from, understand where the hard work comes from, understand the resilience and strength of the family supporting behind. And let me assure you, the opposition and our leader will not let any kind of injustice happen to the 24 lakh students, including you. We understand your heart.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm being told totally to wrap, but Vinesh Menon, you have your hands up. I can give you 15 seconds. That's it, please. Vinesh, unmute yourself, please.
Sorry, I'll just take 5 seconds. I was just trying to say that the only systemic issue that remains in the country that we need to solve is the fact that 2.3 million students are applying for just about 1% of the seats, or just a little over 1%. That needs to be solved. And till such time that is the percentage of,
I think
of throughput, we'll continue to have this problem. And that needs to be solved. That's the other big issue that needs to be really corrected.
right. Thank you very much for adding to that. Dr. Pooja Tripathi, R.S. Patania, Vinesh Menon, as well as Nandini Saini. Thank you very much for joining. And Nandini Saini, we pray and hope for strength for you and so many others.